What's up guys, Scott here with Wandering the Wilderness, and I have another product review for you. And this one is going to be by a hand-forged blacksmith. His name is Levi. He's 18 years old at LeviathanforgeUSA. You can check him out on social media platforms, and I'm going to be putting those links in there. But I reached out to him through Etsy, and he hooked me up with this custom blade. So I just wanted to give you guys a closer look and do some testing out here, so maybe you guys can help support a young blacksmith. All right, so I'm going to get a little closer, and we're going to take a look. So I went with a drop point, which is my favorite, as well as a saber grind. And this sucker, though I have used it, right, it has a mirror finish on it. All right, and then these custom hardwood, exotic hardwood scales and brass pins. This is a high carbon steel. Now the geometry on it is great. It is right in the center. You can see those plunge lines are perfect. Sharpness, it is crazy sharp. All right, I hope you can see all that. That's ridiculous. All right, so we're going to do a little more testing on this and display a little bit more of the quality of this blade. All right, so I already fired up my smudge pot. You see going over here in the background, mosquitoes was eating me alive. That's doing the trick for now, so we'll see how long I can deal with it. This is just a simple piece of pine right here. So we're going to use the 90-degree spine, scrape off some bark, kind of like a spoke shave. All right, did just fine. Now we're going to hit some curls. And this thing just goes through like butter. All right, now I was using it earlier and I was getting paper thin, tiny curls with little effort. Let's see if I can do that again. I'm not even putting force down. I'm just letting the blade run down that small ridge of the pine. And ridiculous. Ferro to strike those. Crazy easy. All right. Hopefully you guys can see how tiny those curls are. All right, so making curls, butter. All right, softwood, you know, always a good thing to test on. Now this is a solid log of cedar. Again, another softwood, but I thought this would be a great one to do some batoning. All right, now this was out of a cedar stool that I had made, and did it all with old antique hand tools. So it does have some pegs kind of in it. We'll see how well it holds up. All right, and we're going to use this pine batoning. There's a big old knot right there. You can see the wood's already splitting. Side to side. No problems. All right, let's go ahead and you can see that peg that I had already beat through for the stool that I made, but we'll go ahead and split it down into fourths. And why not do it again? This thing's liking to chew right through this. Now diameter on that was about 3.5 inches, I'd say. So no problems there. Now let's go ahead and do a little feathering here. All right, guys, and that's after batoning. Okay, come on. Let's go ahead and process this down a little bit more, and we'll use all this to build us a fire here in a minute. Ridiculous. Oh, that one already split. Well, we can tell we got the heat treat right? Because we're able to baton. We got nothing warped, nothing misaligned, nothing broke, and our edge is still a razor. So, heat treat and tempering looks to be on point. Break this down a little more for our kindling. Now, full transparency, I am not a huge advocate of batoning, right? I feel like you should use the right tool for the job. But in the event that this is the only tool that you have and find yourself in a situation, it's good to know how to do it. And that your blade's able to do it. All right. Again, let's go ahead and hit some curls on this thing. Now, this cedar has not been kept indoors. It has been outdoor for over a year, sitting just on a fire rack with, firewood. All right. No problems. Looks like a turkey beard. No problems skinning this sucker. All right, I think we got enough wood to get us one rolling. Then I thought, well, why just use a softwood? This is a piece of oak that has been sitting outside. It is pretty much waterlogged. It's been out there for probably, I don't know, 2 years, and the last 2 weeks here in North Carolina, it's been hot rain, hot rain, hot rain. So you can even see the grain is fully saturated in this thing. So let's see how it does on this one. Can hear those grains popping. Let's go out the back side here. Gang, no problems. All right, so what we're going to do is I'm going to take this cedar here. I'm going to use the 90-degree spine and try to collect a small gathering that I can use for my ferro rod. And to get on those high points of the wood and slightly rotate it like you would, say, a spoke shave. Just keep in mind, like you're trying to make that piece of wood round. All right, collect all that mess together. All right, and I'm going to take our feather stick that we have here and make a couple more real quick. Main things I want to see in a knife is that it's edge retention. This is nailing it. Strength of the blade, right? If this is my tool that I'm carrying with me, in the event that I get myself in a crappy situation, I want it to be the main tool to help me get out of it. And then the other thing is, when it comes to regular tasks that you're going to use your knife for, you want to make sure that knife can do those tasks for you. Alright, so got those feather sticks made. Got a little collection of wood here. We're going to go ahead and get us a fire going. So I'm going to adjust that camera real quick. Make sure you can see my fire pit. Stick with me. Alright, I think that'll give you a little better angle. Looks like some of that footage you might not have seen. So if the video sucks, I'll do it again. But either way, here we go. We got our little curls going. Alright. This is a ferro rod from Bigfoot Bushcraft. Let's go ahead and use the 90-degree spine. Right? Again, like I said, this wood is damp. There we go. Get a couple of these curls piled up. Alright, that didn't work for me. And, you know, damp wood. You might have to take a couple strikes at it. Alright, there we go. Get our feather sticks fired up here. Alright, so as you can tell, this knife here, no problem getting the job done, right? It can take whatever you're throwing at it. It can handle all the beatings. It can handle the batoning. It can use this 90-degree spine to make small shavings, and looks good while doing it. Alright guys, check out Levi at LeviathanforgeUSA. Again, 18-year-old bladesmith doing a great job. Show him some support. Thanks for watching, guys. God bless.